Hello, hello. My name is Ashley Kirkwood. I am coming to you guys. I'm actually on vacation right now, but I was going to make this video a while back and just never got the chance. So I'm going to make it while I'm on my way to the gym. I want to give you guys some travel hacks when you are traveling with a toddler. So number one, let's talk about packing. Now, back in the day, we used to have Christelle's nanny pack, but now we do it ourselves. One of the things I'll say, pack your own floaties, pack their toys or anything that they really like. Make sure you pack outfits. I like to pack matching outfits. I go on Amazon and get any outfit that kind of matches, and then that's what I pack for my toddler. Um, yeah, so that's packing. I don't, honestly, my husband should do this part because he does a lot more of Christelle's packing than me, but that's fine. So that's packing. That's not really where my expertise comes in. Now, what I will say is if you are going to the airport and you are traveling with a toddler, the most stressful part of it really is TSA, toddler or baby, especially if you are doing breast milk. So one of the things that I would do is I would pump before the trip, and then I would pack some milk with me for the airplane when she was a baby and traveling. And this was all like kind of during, it was close to the pandemic because she was born in May 2020. One of the things I would not do though is I wouldn't pack too much breast milk because I read a case about a mom who TSA threw away all her breast milk. TSA is really bad when it comes to parents and kids. Like we have had the worst experience going through TSA. Now that she's a toddler and she drinks like soy milk and almond milk, one of the hacks that we have is that my husband will buy like those, not like the full jug of milk, but like the quart. I don't know if that's the right size, but half of like the full jug, and he won't open it, and he'll just carry empty bottles and that milk, and then he keep it sealed, and they don't open your milk or touch your baby's milk or anything. Sometimes they'll just let it go through they'll let it go through the little conveyor belt thing. Now, I read that was safe. That's what we do. You'll have to do your own research. Another thing is you can always ask for anything to be hand checked with the baby. Sometimes they'll like bulk at it and not want to, but that is your right. For me, the least interaction with TSA, the better. Also, we use the yo-yo stroller and we roll her onto the plane, and then we collapse it, and then we put it above our car seat or above our seat on the plane. So you can actually have a yo-yo stroller. The other thing is we used to carry her car seat on the plane, and we always bought her own seat since because she used to travel when she was like 2 months, and we would sit her on our laps, but that was just horrible. Like honestly, her having her own seat is way better. And we put her in her car seat, and we would just go through the airport with her car seat. If you do that, Amazon has like car seat like roller devices, so you're not like lugging a big car seat through the airport. You can also ask the airline for plastic bags so that your car seat is protected in the event that in the event that you're putting it through like the TSA stuff. But sometimes they like bulk at that too. So we now though don't carry a car seat. There's another thing. It's like a harness for your kid, and if they are sitting in the seat, it's like an additional seat on top of the seat they're already sitting in that you can get from Amazon. I'll drop links to some of this stuff as soon as I find it. Yeah. So that helps for the airplane. Whatever your kid likes, bring it. I bring coloring books. I bring my own crayons. I bring her own snacks. I bring her own. I buy water after we go through TSA. I buy water. I bring her own water. We haven't had too many issues flying with Christelle. It's typically way better if we fly first class than if we fly coach. We try to fly first class when we can because she has more space and it's a little bit better. Even though I'm pretty sure the other people in first class don't love that we're flying first class to the toddler. But yeah, like I'm trying to think of any more tips or hacks. Okay, so nanny. So once you get to wherever you're going, if you're going to a big city, one thing that I used to do is I was going for a work trip and we needed someone to watch Christelle. We would call the top resorts in that area, so like 5-star or better, and like literally like Ritz Carlton, Four Seasons, people, establishments with something to lose. We would call them and then we would ask them, hey, who are the nanny agencies that you use when an executive is in town and needs a sitter for a meeting? And then I would call the agency, get the profiles, get their background checks and all that, make sure they have background checks and that they're cleared. And then I could get someone to watch Christelle. If you're going to do this, though, bring your own nanny cams on the trip because then you can kind of see what they're doing. Additionally, we go to Grand Belos Resorts in Los Cabos. It's kind of like where we like to vacation. It's one of the only like 5-star resorts where you can bring kids and they have nannies on site. So we've been here several times, so we use the same people. It's really good, totally worth it. Always been safe, and they actually have kids club, so it's almost like your kid going to school while you're going to play. But the nanny stays with your kid. If they're under 4, you have to have a nanny with the kid, and that nanny is assigned only to your child. It's not like they have 20 kids to look at. Like they are with your kid. They send us pictures every hour. And we have a nanny dossier, so it's like a Google document that I give anyone that's watching Christelle, and it says send me pictures every hour. This is what she eats. Do not give her sweets. Do not give her snacks. Do not like just give her random food that she asks for. Her bedtime. It has emergency numbers if we don't answer. It has emergency protocols. All of that is included. So that's something that you can just keep on hand if you are going to travel a lot, especially if you're like an executive or an entrepreneur and you travel a lot for work. But those are some of my travel tips. I'll drop links to the stuff that I mentioned that I can find and that I remember. But hopefully, this is helpful. If it is, drop me a comment. I should do another one with my husband because he's way more detailed about this. And honestly, like, my husband is super dad. Okay. So I'll see if he'll do one with me and we'll do another one. But I wanted to get this out because I get asked this question a lot because we travel a lot. I'm actually on my way to the gym, so I'm just going to do it now. If it was helpful, let me know. Give it a like, give it a share.